Hey guys, and welcome to the final game, game number 100 out of 100 of my rematch series against the AI-powered Scrabble BestBot. There is a lot at stake today, as it's going to determine whether I can meet my goal of reaching 45 wins out of these 100. Now, besides that, a couple quick announcements before we jump into this final game. It's hard to believe that this is my 200th recorded game against BestBot on my YouTube channel. I feel like I just started these yesterday, so it's been awesome to see how much my channel has grown and how much you guys have been enjoying and interacting with the content. So I really appreciate all you guys' support. Thank you all so much. And I also wanted to mention that on Monday next week, there won't be a BestBot video because the series will be over, but I will be announcing my plans for my next big series now that this one is over, and also announcing the winners and prizes for the prediction contest I launched for this ongoing series, as well as my Blitz matches against Hasty Bout, which will be concluding this Friday. That will be announced on Monday, so a lot of exciting stuff. Make sure you tune in on Monday, and now, without further ado, let's get game 100 underway and hope for a win. Alrighty guys, here we go, the much anticipated game 100. Like I said, a lot at stake here. I need this win to get to 45 out of 100. Will I be able to do it? BestBot is going to be first. My opening rack is not horrible, but a little vowel heavy with my Y, A-E-I, and O-R-Y, so probably, oh boy. Oh boy. That was not the start I wanted. Zealots for 100 by BestBot. Yikes. Probably Zion now? Scoring and keeping a decent leave. Zonery, also an option. I think I like Zion, though. I need as much volatility as I can get. I want to keep that S hook, keep one consonant. I feel like this is a little bit better. Yeah, I mean, I got a score. I don't have a bingo. I think that's the play. Pin of 4. Okay, hopefully that stays open through this N. It's not a lot of points as far as bingos go, but it's still a bingo, which I desperately need after BestBot's 100-point opener. Don't have any other playable 8s. In fact, I don't think I have any other possible 8s, period. There are some 9s like Porphyrin, but yeah, just, oh, dang it. Blocks my bingo. Sets up an S hook that I don't have either. Yikes. I mean, I don't think I can really afford to sacrifice to block. I'm down 90 points. Maybe FOP here. This is actually a decent leave. I have LTS to work with, creating a counter threat on the left. I don't love this leave, but given how much I'm already down, I kind of need to play high variance here and hope to get lucky. I can't just blow up this rack for not a lot of points here. I have to try to bingo quickly before I start falling behind more and or BestBot starts closing down this board. So yeah, I think FOP kind of forced here. I mean, this is just kind of lame. Plus, I can still play through that A. Wish my FORT I could play Biopirate as a 9 for like 100 on the double-double, but alas, it isn't. I think I'm going to play this. Please don't give me like 6 vowels. Okay. Heroical to the L. It's really not where I want a bingo. It's not going to score much, and it's going to open triple. But still a bingo. That gets blocked. I guess I'll play Chiao for 35, which is a lot less than 64. But it does not open so much. I mean, I'm not going to pass up my bingo, especially at this score. If Heroical stays open, I will play it. Unless, obviously, something even better gets opened, which is not likely. This racket looks promising, but it actually doesn't, I don't think, make a whole lot of 8s besides Heroical. I see Poachier with a P, but that's not available. Nothing through a T or an S. No 5 out 8s, so yeah, just gonna wait to see what BestBot does here. It's taking a little time, so I'm hoping that means it's not about to bingo for 100 again, but could be slow rolling. I guess we'll see. All right, BestBot obliges, takes my bait of blocking on the left, and it leaves me my bingo here for 64. So I'm gonna take that. Definitely wanted a better draw than that. See what I'm able to do here. Do I have anything here? I don't think I have any words starting with AK, which is unfortunate. Almost like Aki or something, but not quite. A peak? Oh, it plays Ired for 45. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with a play like Rogal. Like, it just, I mean, even with low point tiles, it just gives back so much easy counterplay. I'm still down at bingo. Peakier here is probably correct. 30 cleaning out this rack. AI, not a terrible leave. Ironic to keep AI against an AI powered bot. Yeah, I'm just making sure I don't have anything here. This is terrible. This is terrible. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay. Peakier, I think has to be right. I mean, anything here? Ape? Nah. Terrible leave. Yep. All right. I mean, I'm only down 30 here. The board is still reasonably open. Okay. Could have some options. I mean, I have box, obviously, under the P and the E here. That's 46 points. AITU, certainly not a good leave. There's that spot I was looking at. Okay. Opine is open. Not going to play Obit. Wow, Bice's is still there, by the way? But I'm not going crazy. Bice takes an S, right? Yeah, it's Pice that doesn't take an S. Pice. It's funny, when you're playing BestBot, sometimes like you just start second guessing yourself. But yeah, no, Bice takes an S. Like, I'm positive. It's Pice, Pice, and Lice also that don't take S's. But yeah, no, Bice takes an S. Oh, wait. What am I doing, though? I have this. Yeah, I mean, that would have been a horrible miss. Getting so distracted by the Bice hook, and this actually kind of blocks it anyway, which is great. So I'm going to do that, hope for a good draw. Oh, no, not that. I mean, I do at least have QI on the bottom left. And speaking of Bices, I could play the... Ooh, I might want to play the S for 12, actually. We'll see. Assuming that stays open. Yeah, the S feels like it might be worth 12 with 2 more S's left. Not a ton of open S hooks. Like, you know, people always ask me, I get this question a ton, you know, when I'm doing my lessons or just in general. Like, Mac, how many points is an S really worth? And, like, the answer with everything in Scrabble is always it depends, right? They say on static an S is worth about 8 points. I feel like it's usually worth a little more than that, but on some boards it might be worth less. Some boards it might be worth like 15 or in an extreme case even 20, right? But what are the factors? I mean, the factors are how many more S's are left, how does the S interact with the rest of your leave? Is the rest of your leave constant heavy or vowel heavy? Are there any S hooks on the board? Do you see any potential for big S setups? You know, what's the score? It's impossible to give a precise answer that applies always. But in this case, I'm thinking there's still 2 S's left. You know, as the board currently stands, there's nowhere to hook an S for a ton of points. Zealots doesn't take an S, obviously. So, to me, the S doesn't seem like it would be any more valuable than usual. So, for 12 points, which is considerably more than the baseline of 8, on static, I mean, I feel like I would spend it here. Still a blank left and stuff, too. Gives me another shot at that. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking play the S here. It's close, and I mean, I wouldn't criticize someone for holding it back, but I mean, OOTW is kind of clunky, so keeping the S obviously helps, but it's not like it's going to make it likely for me to bingo or anything. Yeah, I'm playing the S. And there is proof that I was indeed correct. Bices is a word. That would have been embarrassing if after all that got challenged off. Decent draw here, actually. Worn or Wart for 38 looks good. Okay, yeah, I'm actually clawing my way back here. I'm liking how this game has been going the last 4 or 5 turns a lot. So, yeah, I mean, it's got to be something here. Unfortunately, YAE is not a word. WAE is, but not going to have anything there. Yeah, the only thing that goes above the EM is the R, so it's got to be like this. Yeah, I mean, it's either worn or wart. Well, I want to keep an N or a T. NY versus TY is pretty close. Probably TY is slightly better. Yeah, and there's 4 N's and 3 T's, which is a pretty insignificant difference, honestly. But I guess that makes me slightly more inclined to keep the T. Could kind of go either way on this, honestly. It really is not, I don't think, a big mistake either way. This is the kind of decision, like I would not be spending 2 minutes debating. Like your time is going to be way better used in a real game, just saving it for the end game when these decisions really matter more. Like it's extremely close, honestly. I'll stick to my instinct and play Warren. Well, that worked out well. I drew Syntone. And I would have had 3 ends if I had played Wart, so I'm very glad I did that. The Syntone play, well, it does with the S of Zealots. Either way, actually, I can play it with Idols. I think it's a few less. Well, now I have to play it with Idols, so no point in even thinking. Yeah. That is the only bingo, and now things are looking pretty promising, especially after pulling the other blank. Up 72 with blank. I'm feeling good now, guys, after definitely not feeling good early in the game. That just goes to show you never know with Scrabble, right? Your opponent opens for 100 and you just hate everything, and then all of a sudden things start going your way. Like, so you never give up in this game. And I mean, that's also why you never count your opponent out, especially when your opponent is as strong as BestBot. Like, even, I mean, I'm happy to see 2-2 for 8. Even now, it's not over, because if I'm not careful, especially towards the end of the game, if I let the bot bingo out or I end up with too many constants here, like I really, really do not want to lose this game now, though. So let's get these plays right. I have 13 minutes. This shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Non-war is not the right play because there's still, if there were no S's left, this would be fantastic. But no reason to chance that with an S still left at this kind of lead. Let's see here. Raj doesn't work. It's kind of hard to do much with this J, I'll be honest. I mean, I don't have to get rid of the J, but I kind of want to. Huh. Can't really do much with 2-2s. Or, I mean, I can't do much with it because I don't have an SA. I can't really do much to block it. That's reasonable. What do I do here? Don't have Ginny or anything. Maybe Yawn, honestly. Just clean up the rack. I'm going up 80. Even if the bot bingos, I'm still in good shape. Because bingos with 2-2s aren't going to score massively. I've got a pretty good leaf here. I definitely like not parting with my only vowel, the A, especially in a constant heavy pool. Like one way I could easily lose this game is if I end up with no vowels and the bot bingos and opens some spot and I can't use it. AJRN is a pretty flexible leave, especially with the blank, which I'll certainly be willing to use for a big score if the bot bingos to lock it up. Yeah, I think Yawn has to be right, unless I'm missing something, which is always possible. But I'm going to do it. Nice draw. Probably no bingos here, as good as this rack looks, just because of the J. Okay, so the bot does get Gangrels down. Well, now do I have a bingo? To that S? The pool is awful. I have to be a little cautious. Like, something like Jarls here is not an automatic win. Humidor will still fit on the right. Probably only that, but this feels like there should be a way here, guys, to like win 100%. Like, I have 11 minutes. This is game 100. Like, I'm taking my time here. All right, first things first. Do I have a bingo? Sergeant is good with an E. Sergeant. It does not fit. Nothing with retain and an I. Janty doesn't compare. Jaunters is not a word. All right, I feel pretty good about the fact that I don't have a bingo, or pretty confident, I should say. So 3 in the bag. Okay. I don't think just playing along to this S is right, because then it could bingo with like outdrive or mouthier. I mean, it's just, I don't think I play, I mean, Jarls, the odds that bingos out with Humidor are 1 in 60, because there's 2Ds, so it's 2 out of 120. Yeah, I don't want to just settle for that. I really don't. Can't do like any sort of setups like this either because they empty the bag. Yeah, 3 in the bag is kind of a... Oh, maybe I do... See, I can't do this either because I could just bingo with humidors potentially. Huh. I mean, do I just have to... play this and hope it doesn't bingo out? Maybe. I'm not... I'm still going to think. I have, like I said, I have 9 minutes. So here's another option. Don't block and just play Taj. Figure if it bingos, I'll bingo back. That might be the play. That's interesting. So now I got to go through all the possible bingos it could have, guys, and confirm I have a bingo back. All right, so if it plays humidors or rhodiums, then that leaves DTV in the bag, I guess. Yeah. I mean, that's going to score like 100s also. So is that going to even be enough if I bingo back through this E? Maybe. DTV. So I'll definitely have bingos. I mean, yeah, like DV, I'll have, you know, I don't know, lavender or something. So I'll definitely have bingos, but will they be enough? How many is rhodiums? 101. So I'd be up, what is that, 30? No. Wait a minute. Yeah, I'd be up, well, I'm up 31 after ties, so, no, it would be up 70. And then drawing 1? I don't know, it might not be enough, guys. Might not be enough. Like, if I draw the T, or rather, if BestBot draws the T, I need 68 with DV? I don't think I'm getting it. I mean, yeah, lavender is like 65. I think I'm going to lose by like 3. Shoot. I'm not going to be able to overlap rhodiums with the R and the H there. Yeah, it's annoying. Okay, yeah, I mean, these bingos just score so many points. Wow. This is an infuriating position. I mean, I feel like there's got to be a way to guarantee a win here. There's just got to be. There's nowhere I can play off the J for more, I don't think. I don't have any way I can just, like, block rhodiums. I mean, saving the J, that's not going to work. Because if I make a setup here, like, if I do this, I also have to worry about getting, like, outrun. Yeah, and if it plays mouthier, then, I mean, it blocks me anyway. I feel like there's got to be something here I'm missing. I mean, is, like... Does this... I don't... Am I that confident that this is always going to win in an endgame to do that? I mean, it blocks humidors. IR isn't good. I mean, it goes up 30 with AENR. But am I absolutely certain I'm not missing something? That's very tricky. I feel like I should win, but especially if it has that O, I could have issues, maybe? This is exactly, by the way, guys, why I like saving a lot of time for the late stages of the game. There's somewhere else I can set up the J or something. No, I doubt it. I mean, it's kind of hard to imagine losing. But yeah, I mean, if I draw like DDV, maybe it plays Thio. I mean, I'm probably still fine. It's impossible to just calculate everything, though. There's too many possibilities. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I want to do divots. Oh yeah, divots is too much. No, I can't do this. It still has divots. Okay, that's easily going to win some end games. I mean, I'm still better off playing through the L and blocking the E because there's more stuff there. That's for sure. If I'm going to just pray it doesn't have a bingo. And I think Humidor is the only one that fits. If humidor wasn't a word, this would be so much easier. It's 1 in 60. Like, is that really going to happen? I'm going to be so mad if that happens. Like, I just want a way to have to not worry about that, but there might just not be a way to. Because, yeah, I mean, the plays to the S score 100. That's just too many points. And I have no two-tile play in this part of the board. None that gets rid of the J. That's the bigger problem. And Taj just, like I said, unfortunately, I just don't think it quite scores enough to beat Rhodium's. Or possibly Thorium's, depending on what I draw, too. Huh. Well, do I just do it? Just play Jarls? I just think any shorter play risks getting outrun. I don't know. I mean, it's 1 in 60, guys. It's not likely. And I mean, I'm not going to get V-Stud after this. So if it doesn't have Humidor, I just win. Not missing a bingo, right? I'll just check that again. Sometimes I'll like come back and just like somehow notice I missed a bingo this whole time, but I doubt it. If it is a bingo through the E, it still loses to Humidors anyway, or Thoriums or anything, by the way. So it'd have to be a bingo to the S to be worth it. But I don't think it's there. Yeah, alright guys. I give up. I'm going to just do this. Please don't bingo out. Phew. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be interested to put this into the engine and see if it does come up with something that wins 100% of the time. But I don't know. It was tough to do because like even despite how good my rack was, there was no way for me to score anything playing 2 tiles, and emptying the bag just in a way that didn't get back a bingo felt like it was gonna just always leave me too vulnerable to being outrun. Like my priority has to ultimately be making sure I win that game if BestBot doesn't bingo. It has to be. Okay, calm. I don't know what it's doing there. Oh, blocking inherit. That's what it's doing. Okay. Yeah, I mean now it doesn't matter. Like the game is over. Let's see. DDOTV. I don't even know what it's doing with that V. Tav? I guess it can drop it with Velate. Let's see. I mean, just SHE or something? Probably not going to go out on my next play after that. I don't have a ton of time here because I wisely spent it all on my last play. I mean, do I just play like Hither or something? It really doesn't have a whole lot. Resit, maybe? HN might not go out. Yeah, I don't think HN goes out. Resin? TH? That's got to go out, right? No? Maybe not. Wow. It's kind of tricky to go out in 2 here on this board, isn't it? I mean, Resin maybe is still best despite not going out in 2. That's also possible because the bot probably isn't going out in 2. Although that gives back Vo here. So, yeah, probably maybe just She then. Yeah, maybe I just play She. Or do I play Hither and go out? It's very. I don't think I have time to calculate or the desire to. I'm just relieved I won. So, all right. I I think hither is a little bit simpler. Setting up IN under there nicely. Yeah, this is probably fine. Let's just do that. Todd, okay. Just go out here, and the end is going to be the final play of the series. So we finished with a 482 to 410 win. So goal achieved, guys. We have gone 45 and 55 is the official final record for this series. The final spread is minus 1104. So 45 and 55 minus 1104. Definitely an improvement from my initial series, where I went 42 and 58 minus 2,586. So, yeah, I think, I obviously setting out on this series, I was hoping to win, which proved to be a little too ambitious, but still very happy with my performance. I feel like I played really well overall. Definitely a few turns over the course of these 100 games. No surprise that I'd like to have back, but yeah, overall it was a great series. So, thanks so much to all you guys for your support. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning of this video, there is going to be a video on Monday announcing the winners of the prediction contest, which I can't compute yet because that also depends on how the final Blitz battle with HastyBot goes on Friday. And I will also be announcing my next big thing on my channel, as well as going over some fun facts and stats from the series, so don't miss out on that video. But let's conclude with an analysis of this game, as we always do. Pot opens with Zealots. Yeah, I could have gone Zonery. I like Zion, like I said, increasing the volatility, keeping that constant... Wow, playing Bice without an S? Really? I totally would play Ibises here, 100%. You're creating an S-hook that's really annoying to block that you don't have when you're up 90 points. Yeah, I don't like this play one bit. I would absolutely play Ibises here. And I missed FOP for 35. Oh, Bice takes a P! Oh, good boy. Wow. I just completely spaced on that. Wow. Bice takes a P, Mac. You're an idiot. Wow. Jeez. Yeah, I was just like, why is it setting up an S hook? And I just totally spaced on the fact that I took a P. Goodness, okay. I get down heroical. Bot comes back. And I missed it again. Jeez. Yeah, I totally just missed it. That's awful. Absolutely awful. Bow here. Yeah, I like spreading the S here. It's amazing. I just never saw that. Yeah, clutch decision here. It turns out to play Warren instead of War. It has elusive. The bot doesn't. It can't play it. Syntone's only bingo. Now it has auteurs and it can't play it. Yawn looks fine. Not going to play non-war with an S. Left. And oh yeah, this position. I mean, yeah, none of these plays help me. Because they all allow Humidor. None of these plays, no. I mean, Raj? Does that do any better? And then again, Rhodiums, and I don't think I'm bingoing out at all in a lot of cases. I feel pretty confident here, guys, that unless there's something crazy I'm missing, I feel pretty confident that I gotta just do this and hope that it doesn't have the 1 in 60 bingo. I think this is the right call, and luckily for me, it didn't. Yeah, so, I mean, I'd like to say a well-played game, but missing Bicep completely kind of turns it into a not such a well-played game. So, yeah, a little unfortunate that I had to have that black mark on the game 100, but it is what it is. Still a good game, still really happy to come away with the win, even though it was a bit of an imprecise final game to finish off the series. So, that's it, guys. That's going to be it for this video. That is it for this series. Thank you all again so much for your support. Be sure to tune in on Monday for all of the exciting stuff to come then. Have a great rest of your week. Also, be sure to tune in on Friday for the finale of my Blitz match against HastyBot, and I will see you all soon for the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.